party till the morning and we'll do it all again.
Good morning, we are one for the road. Welcome back to our channel. We're just having a walk down our soy now, and basically there's some work going on, as you can see there, and the electrics are off in our condo, so we thought we'd take the opportunity to get ourselves to Koh Larn for the day. Right, let's just get through this bit, have a look. Let's get ourselves out of the way in the safety. So I'll just take us up here a minute. It's a little bit noisy, but I'll just stand up here out of the way. So we're going to take you to Koh Larn today from central Pattaya. So if you can see in the background there's Central Festival. So we kind of use that as our landmark to work out where to go. So if you can work out where Central Festival is, you can work out our route that we're going to take you on. So we're going to go down this soy here, which I think is soy 9, just across the road, and that's going to take us down to Beach Road. So let's do it. Got all the fun of trying to cross the roads in Pattaya, which is always good fun. Usually the back buses slow down a little bit for you, so that's cool. It's a bit of a take your life into your own hands kind of situation going down there. So yeah, this is soy 9 that we're walking down now, as you can see, but just at the bottom of here is Beach Road, and the beach, obviously, that's why they call it Beach Road. And we're going to pick up the back bus. So the route we're going to take you to Koh Larn is the cheapest route you can do, basically. If you really wanted to, you could not get the back bus and walk, but it's quite a walk. So we're going to get the back bus, so the two of us is 10 baht each, and then we're going to show you how to get the public ferry across and how much that costs. There's a lot of places that charge we've seen all sorts of money. If you want to do a day trip to Koh Larn, there's companies charging 1,000 baht, 1,500 baht just to take you across, and I think
or speedboat taxi.
Yeah, speedboat taxis. We'll see them all when we get up here. They're all sort of yeah, you know, they'll all be pestering us, I expect, to try and get the speedboat across. And can see if there's any advertised around here, but there's not to show you. But yeah, there's people asking for silly money to take you to Koh Larn. So right, when we get down to the end of this one, we'll get on the back bus and I'll get the camera back on. So this takes us down to the beach. I've got a short walk, a couple of minutes, and this is obviously Beach Road. You're on this side, sweetie. We're going to try and find ourselves a tuk-tuk or a back bus. Shouldn't be long.
Side, I was going to call one down.
Oh, okay, Charlotte's going to call us a tuk-tuk then, or a back bus, I should say. Get ready. There you can see one coming down. Step back a bit, I can film her. Showing a bit of leg. Here we go, here's the back bus. So this will jump on the back of here now. Oh, we're the only ones on here, so it's nice, I can kind of freely video. And yeah, this will take us all the way down Beach Road from soy 9 to Walking Street. So that's your next sort of landmark that you want to sort of bear in mind if you can. So Central Festival, down to Beach Road, then to Walking Street. So these back buses, as we call them, they run up and down Beach Road and the second road all day long, all night, and they're only 10 baht per person. There's a bus going past there, I apologise. So yeah, it's only 10 baht per person, so don't ask them how much it is, just jump on, and when you jump off, give them your 10 baht. They also run to Jomtien as well. Then just in the background there we've got so that's the ferry port. You can see all the sort of larger boats accumulating around, if you can see that. And then you've got the Pattaya city sign in the distance. Right, so when we get to Walking Street, I'll pop the camera back on and we'll go from there and we'll get you to the public ferry. So here we have the famous Pattaya beer garden. It's sort of hidden out the way a little bit. You don't really know it's there. This is the first time we visited it. And there's like a little alleyway that you get down, and they do really nice food and cocktails and breakfast that overlooks the water. You've just got to sneak down this little path down there. Right, we need to get off the back bus, so we'll just press the button. Charlotte's done that for us there. So there's little buttons up here that you push, and the back bus will hopefully stop, which he is doing. Right, Charlotte's going to go and pay the man. It's normally my job, but I'm filming today. There we go, he's handed over a 20 baht and it's this way. So here we are, welcome to Pattaya. This is the infamous walking street sign, even though it doesn't...
No, it's down, they're redoing it.
Oh, they're redoing it, okay, yeah, it doesn't say walking street, there we are.
I've seen it on Facebook.
But this is walking street, I can assure you, this big archway right at the bottom end of Beach Road. It's having a revamp, is it? Alright then, there we go. Learn something new myself. Now we're going to try and cross this road again, so round we go. Let's get going. And this is walking street in the day, which is always worth a look, just to see the difference. Ooh. So cars in the day are allowed up this road, so you really got to keep your wits about you. It's literally like 360-degree awareness when you're down it. Anywhere in Thailand walking around, to be honest, especially in Pattaya city, because the bikes and the cars just come from everywhere. So yeah, for now we're just going to be walking the length of Walking Street until we get right to the end. So it's a straight walk, you can't get wrong, just keep walking. And what I'll do is I'll pick the video back up when we get to the pier where the public ferry is, and then we'll go from there. So here we are at the end of Walking Street. We've got this sort of, yeah, bless you, the sort of ghost condo that never got finished. Apparently that's, you'll see that at the, right at the bottom end of Walking Street by the pier, a massive derelict condo. And, hello. And apparently the reason why is they built it higher than the big Buddha that's here, and it was never allowed to be. So once they found out that the floors went higher than the Buddha, they stopped the build, and it's just been derelict ever since. I think it's 10 plus years, and it's a massive building just to be left completely derelict. I'll show you the Pattaya sign. There's a massive bus in the way. No, thank you. So that's there's the Pattaya sign just there in the background. There's the ghost hotel, and here's all the fine gentlemen selling boat trips to Koh Larn. And they're going to be charging way more than what we're going to be paid today, that's for sure. So you can just, I mentioned landmarking quite a lot, but I want to do this in a way that enables you to be able to find out where you need to go. So you can see Central Festival, it's that big brown building right in the middle in the distance. We've travelled all the way down here. There you've got Pattaya Beer Garden, which is the first bar that sort of goes out into the sea. That's Walking Street all the way along there. You get to the end, which is where the pier is, and you've got this big building, and you've got the ghost hotel. And this is going to lead on to the public pier along here. So we've been to Koh Larn a couple of times, and not this trip but previous trips, and you usually get people saying, oh, you've missed the ferry, it's too late, you've got to get a speedboat, blah blah blah. They're just trying to sell you something. It's no harm. They're pleasant, but yeah, they're just trying to make money. But it's a little bit naughty when they tell you the ferry's gone, you know. So this is the passenger boat public ferry timetable. So I'll put this up. There's a Pattaya city sign again, and there's the timetable there. We get nice and close on that, and you can see the timetables to Koh Larn. We're going to be getting this one on the end here to Toowon Beach Pier at 11 o'clock. Or at least that's the plan. So yeah, oh, and you can see there, spoiler alert, that's how much it's going to cost, 30 baht. 30 baht per person, whereas you've got speedboats and day trips charging maybe 35 quid to get there per person. So let's have a walk down the pier and we'll see how we go.
Busy.
Yeah, it's busy. Lots and lots of trips. Right, when we get down to the end and we get to our ferry, we'll pop the camera back on. Hello, so right, we're at the end of the pier. As you can see the big Pattaya sign behind me, and hopefully this is the ferry we're going to be catching. I don't know if you can sort of see that, but it's absolutely packed by the looks of it, so we're hoping there's going to be at least a seat or two left.
There's standing room only by the looks of it, and no life jackets.
Well, everyone who sat down's got a life jacket. Let's hope there's space. I'm sure there will be. Do you want to take my wallet and you do the payment?
You finish that.
Yeah. Putting Charlotte in charge today. She's big boss.
Is this where we get it?
I think you just get the ticket from there, don't you? Hello. Go on. 2 please.
Ready?
Yeah, you go for it. Here we are. Yeah, why not? Let's go up the top. So that's it, we're on. We made it. So we're on the public ferry, 30 baht each, less than £1. So I think all in all it's cost us 40 baht each to get here, which is still less than £1 each. And yeah, we'll do a bit of filming when the boat gets moving. See you in a bit. So we're all set, life jackets on, safety first. I heard stories that apparently a few of these have actually sunk, so probably best that we all wear a life jacket. And we're just about to set sail, and I'm just going to show you another view of the ghost condo, as I call it, which if you can appreciate how much taller it is than some of these the next tallest high rise, and then you go to that one, and I know it's a bit further in the distance, but it's absolutely huge. And yeah, so we're on our way to Koh Larn. I think it takes about 30 minutes, something like that. So it's a small little island, a few little different beaches around there, and we'll show you all those when we get there. See you in a bit. Thank you, gentlemen. She made it. Oh, I see you videoing me, videoing you, videoing me. There we are, we have arrived. About half an hour, 40 minutes maybe. Got nice beaches behind us.
Wasn't that choppy?
No, not too bad, was
Kept
it?
my breakfast in.
If you do get seasick and you're worried about where to sit on the boat, I'd probably suggest somewhere around in the middle, about midship. If you sit at the bow, you're going to get that wake. And if you sit at the stern, you get the exhaust fumes and the smell from the petrol. So if you get a bit queasy or whatever, I recommend about in the middle, probably somewhere a good place to start if you're a delicate flower. So we're just walking down now. Now last time we were here, just as you get to the sort of white building that you can see over there, you go out through there, there's loads of people renting motorbikes and stuff. And there's like tuk-tuks that will take you to other parts of the island. Now, if it's still there or not, I don't know, it's been about 4 years obviously since we've been here. Carry on straight and then take a left, and there should be a 7-Eleven, so we're open. We're gonna pop in there, get some supplies, get some water, and then yeah, get set up. This is just all the people heading the other way, or obviously had their fun on the island, and they'll be getting the ferry back to Pattaya. Lead the way. All the speedboats that have come in. I say we're probably just going to stop at the nearest beach. There are several, 4, 5, 6 even maybe different little beaches you can go to. There's another little one over there that's a bit quieter. A few people swimming.
You think there'll be fishes?
Hope so. I'd like to think so. We should have brought our snorkeling stuff, shouldn't we?
I got my waterproof phone case, so if there is some fish, I'll do a bit of a fish roll.
Yeah, that's all right then. And like all the, you can see all the sort of deck chairs and umbrellas all along that big long beach there. Most of them are restaurants. And last time we were here, again, you could like sit on those sunbeds and use the parasols and stuff for free, as long as you bought a drink or had some food, and just use them for nothing. So we'll see if that's still the case. But it's quite, not massively overcast, but it's not fully sunny either. It's quite cloudy, so it's quite nice. That's sort of why we chose to come here today. It's just, I know it's like, I shouldn't really moan, but when it's 30 degrees, 32 degrees and the sun's screaming, it gets a bit uncomfortable. So right, we'll just head down through here and then I'll pop the camera back on when we get to the beach. So we just got down to the beach, basically. Just behind me there, you can see in the distance is Charlotte. It's the 7-Eleven, picked up some water. That was an experience, it was mental. And then this is all, you can see the beach just behind me there, it's all along there. And then in front of us, you've got your usual, you know, bits and pieces. You can get yourself a pair of elephant pants there. And they've got all the little stalls and places you can get food. But I think for now, we're just gonna head down through the madness, get ourselves onto the beach, and yeah, go for a little swim or something. So it's quite normal. What they do is they put a load of like yellow pontoons and stuff, or yellow floats, to sort of designate. I don't even see them through there. I'll show you in a bit when we get down there, to sort of designate where to swim, so that that's areas obviously that the boats can't come into. So watch out for the motorbikes. So let's, here's a little cut through, let's do it, let's head down to the beach. Oh. And here we have it, Koh Larn beach. There's a little swimming area right next to the ferry bit there. I think we'll move down a little further. We've seen a lot of exhaust fumes and stuff being blown into the water. It looks pretty gross, doesn't it? So we'll head down a bit further, find a place to go and have a swim. Yeah, it's a nice little trip. It's just obviously, as you can see, it's like crazy touristy, but then we're tourists as well, so what can you do? You can't really say too much, can you? Everyone wants to go to the places where the tourists don't go, but then all that happens is people get wind of it and then it's full of tourists before you know it, so you can't really win. Yeah, if we go down to the next bit that's marked off for a swim, it's beautiful white sandy beaches though. It's really nice, easy to walk on. It's just, as you can imagine, people want to get out of Pattaya, so you get these massive tour groups of people that kind of take over a little bit. I mean, we could go down to one of the other quieter beaches, but a beach is a beach, right? It doesn't matter whether there's people here or not. It's all good. Right, we'll get set up and then I'll pop the camera back on. So after changing our minds about going to the beach and going to a different beach, we're on Samai Beach now, aren't we? It's a bit quieter here, believe it or not, but that noise you can hear in the background is the rain. So that's the, you know, it's absolutely peeing down. So we've come into a little restaurant on the beachfront there, and Charlotte's got a coconut, and I've gone for a mango smoothie, and I think that was 70 baht and 80 baht. Charlotte's coconut was a bit more expensive, of course. And then here's the menu. So obviously we're on an island, so you're going to pay a bit more than what we normally would, which is fine. I've gone for the pad thai, which I think is about 200 baht, and Charlotte went for the tom yum soup, and that was a small one, wasn't it? And that was 150. So still less than £10, maybe roughly £10 for the whole thing. We'll see how we go. Maybe we'll get to go for a swim today, I don't know. This is what happens, see?
In the puddles?
Yeah. Plan a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather, as they say. But it gets us out for the day anyway. It's my beach babe. Right, while Charlotte's sorting her hair out, we might be here a while, so I'll have a walk down and show you Koh Larn, or one of the beaches at Koh Larn. I think it's Samai Beach we've come to. The other one, there was a lot of people on there, a lot of big tours, so we thought we'd come down here and have a look. We've just seen us have some food, and we can use the sunbeds outside the restaurant, so we've just plonked ourselves there while Charlotte's finishing her hair and finishing off her coconut. Go check out the water. It's a lovely lovely little beach. Say there's 5 or 6 of them across the island. This is one of the slightly less busier ones, believe it or not, and there's places to eat and drink all the way along there. That place at the end, that's supposed to be like a manta ray. About 4 years ago when we were here, it was looking the same. I think it was supposed to be an aquarium. Whether they run out of money and it just never got finished, I don't know. Apologise if it's a bit loud, the wind, a bit slightly windy today and a little bit overcast. Like I say, we've had some rain earlier on and it's kind of cleared up. But the water is lovely. Like bath water. And thankfully a fair bit cleaner than Pattaya Beach, which is good. Oh, here she comes. Best Bond girl impression, here we go. Got to do your best James Bond impression.
I don't watch James Bond, I don't know what it is.
Oh, how warm's the water?
Like bath water.
Spot on. Could be worse, can it? Could be worse. So what do you think of Koh Larn so far?
It's alright, just where you land on the pier. I think we got in at Taiwan pier. It's just crazy. There's people everywhere. There's hundreds and hundreds of Chinese tours. And you just can't get in anywhere. The smell of the boats, it's a bit off-putting, but once you come here to my beach, it feels more beach vibe, holiday vibes. There's places to eat, like right on the beach. It's not too expensive. It's got to be a coconut. It's just more chilled. It's a lot nicer on this beach.
Yeah, definitely, I completely agree. It costs us 40 baht each on a tuk-tuk. You have to sit and wait until there's 10 people on there, so it justifies the trip. But obviously we'll have to pay that on the way back as well. It's only £1 each, so it's all good. And we haven't paid the food yet, so I'll let you know how much it costs. It's probably about £10, something like that. You can't really go wrong for fresh seafood and pad thai on the beach. Right, let's go do some swimming, I reckon.
As you all know, I'm not that much of a great fan of the sea. But I can see the bottom of here at the moment, so we'll see. It's a little bit choppy. Let's see how Gary gets on.
So, after a little swim and a bit of food, it's coming up to 4 o'clock now, so we're getting the 4 o'clock ferry back. We're sat on the ferry now, as you can see. And yeah, overall, what would you say?
9 out of 10.
Yeah, it's been a good day. It just gets a bit uncomfortable when you're covered in sand and there's no real places to shower or sort yourself out. But nonetheless, we'll go back to the hotel now in Pattaya and do that. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it informative. Like I say, Koh Larn, little island off Pattaya, only takes like half an hour to get here. Do it the way we did it, it'll cost you like £1 each there and £1 each back, so it's next to nothing. It's well worth a visit. And there are cheap places to eat as well. We ended up paying about 700 baht for lunch, so it's a bit more than what we like to spend, but still pretty reasonable. So you can just hear the ferry guy calling everyone up to the ferry before we set sail. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Wake up, party till the morning, and we'll do it all again.